of the most miraculous and beautiful creations on Earth. They exist in countless shapes and sizes. Each species has its own unique characteristics. Imagine walking through a forest where the tree canopies stretch out as if emerging from a fairy tale. Some species stand out due to their size and lifespan of thousands of years, while others captivate us with their vibrant colors and unique patterns. Each tree tells its own story, serving as a vivid testament to the diversity and beauty of nature. Let's explore some amazing tree species from around the world. Wisteria trees in Japan are famous for their stunning beauty from long-hanging flower clusters resembling colorful water. This is a climbing plant that can be trained to form tree-like shapes. When in full bloom, the tree is covered with clusters of purple, pink, white, or blue flowers hanging out like a magnificent curtain. One of the most famous wisteria trees is located in Ashikaga Flower Park, Tochigi Prefecture, over 150 years old, and covers a large area, creating a fairy tale-like scene. The flowers typically bloom from late April to mid-May, attracting many visitors to admire. The sweet fragrance of these flowers further enhances their appeal. Wisteria also symbolizes love and eternity in Japanese culture. Angel oak is a large live oak tree located in South Carolina, USA, estimated to be over 1,400 years old. This is one of the oldest living oak trees in America. The tree stands about 20 meters tall, with a leaf canopy spreading out to 27 meters, forming a cool shade. Its name originates from the nearby Angel Estate and is commonly referred to simply as Angel. Thick bark with deep grooves and massive branches create an impressive shape. Angel oak symbolizes strength and resilience, having survived numerous storms and harsh weather over centuries. People visit to admire its majestic beauty and feel a connection to the long flow of natural history. Pondo in Utah, USA, is a unique forest of quaking aspen trees. What's special about Pondo is that this colony covers over 40 hectares and is estimated to be around 80,000 years old, making it one of the largest and oldest living organisms on Earth. Each tree in Pondo appears as an independent individual, but they're actually clones growing from a shared root network. This root system allows the trees to share nutrients and support each other, helping them survive in the harsh environment of the Rocky Mountains. Old Gecko, Sweden. Old Gecko is an ancient Norway spruce located in Sweden, famous for its incredible age. This is a clonal tree species, meaning although parts like branches and trunk may die, new shoots continue to grow from the old root system. This process has allowed Old Gecko to live for approximately 9,560 years. This tree was discovered in 2004 by scientists studying ancient forests in the Fulufjellet mountain area. Despite its great age, Old Gecko is relatively small, only about 5 meters tall. This demonstrates its special adaptation ability to the harsh environmental conditions. Strong winds and freezing temperatures still cannot defeat the tenacious life hidden deep within the tree. Dead Flay is a famous landmark in the Namib Desert, with ancient tree trunks standing isolated in the dry clay pan for over 900 years. These trees belong to the camelthorn species, with trunks and branches blackened by the desert sun. The contrast between the dead trees, white clay ground, and surrounding red dunes creates a landscape both eerily beautiful and mysterious. These trees actually died due to climate changes that cut off their water supply. However, their powerfully twisted shapes have endured through time, forming a vivid natural picture that attracts many photographers and nature-loving tourists. The extreme aridity has helped preserve these trees, making them living monuments to a bygone era of the desert land. Baobab trees, often called the tree of life, are a special species found throughout Africa. The trees can grow up to 25 meters tall and their trunks can be up to 9 meters wide. The swollen trunk not only creates a unique appearance but also has water storage capacity, helping it survive prolonged droughts. Baobabs have thick, smooth gray bark and a wide spreading canopy that resembles upside-down roots, making it look like an inverted tree. During the dry season, the tree is covered with dense green foliage, while during the rainy season, it blooms with beautiful white flowers. Baobab fruit is called monkey bread, rich in vitamin C and commonly used in cooking. Its leaves and seeds are also edible or used in traditional medicine, making this tree an essential part of local people's lives. Strangler fig tree. The strangler fig is an extremely interesting plant with a very unique growth pattern. It begins its life as a seed falling on the branch of another tree. From there, the fig sends roots downward and parasitizes the host tree. Over time, these roots gradually grow, tightly wrapping around the host tree's trunk and can strangle the host until only the massive root system remains. Strangler figs can be found in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide and play an important role in the ecosystem, providing shelter and food for many animals like birds and insects. #23. The Tree of Life in Bahrain. The Tree of Life, known as Sajarat al-Hayat in Arabic, is a unique mesquite tree located in the middle of the desert in Bahrain. What makes it stand out is its solitary position in the arid land, with no signs of water around, yet it has survived steadfastly for 400 years. The tree is about 10 meters tall, with a wide canopy providing shade under the blazing desert sun, becoming a symbol of resilience and hope due to its seemingly impossible survival in such a harsh, dry environment. Although visitors often come to admire this tree, not only for its uniqueness but also for the powerful message of vitality overcoming adversity it conveys. #22. Kauri tree, New Zealand. The kauri tree, native to New Zealand, is one of the largest and oldest tree species in the world. With the scientific name Agathis australis, the kauri can grow over 50 meters tall and have a trunk diameter of up to 9 meters. The kauri's bark is thick and rough, protecting it from pests. Some kauri individuals can live up to 2,500 years old, and some are believed to be even older. Previously, kauri covered a large part of New Zealand's forests, but today, they remain only in protected forest reserves. Kauri wood is also very valuable and was used by the Maori for crafting and building boats. #21. Silk tree of China. The silk tree, also known as Albizia julibrisson, is a beautiful species with pink flowers that look like delicate silk clouds. In summer, when the silk tree blooms, the scenery becomes vibrant with gentle pink hues and sweet fragrance, attracting many bees and butterflies for pollination. The silk tree's foliage consists of soft, feathery compound leaves, creating an elegant beauty even when not in bloom. Its leaves have a special characteristic of closing at night or in bad weather, adding to its uniqueness. The silk tree grows quickly and adapts to various soil types, often planted in gardens and parks for beautiful landscaping. #20. Wollemi pine, Australia. The Wollemi pine, a rare and ancient tree, is a treasure of Australia. With the scientific name Wollemi nobilis, this tree is also called a living fossil, as it was once thought to be extinct until its discovery in 1994 in a remote area of Wollemi National Park, Barrington Shores. The Wollemi pine has a unique appearance with dark green, feathery leaves and distinctive rough bark. It can grow up to 40 meters tall and has a dense, lush canopy. What makes it special is that its lineage has existed for about 200 million years, since the age of dinosaurs. Currently, to conserve this rare species, scientists are working to propagate and protect it from threats like diseases and climate change. 19. Jomen-tsuji, Japan. Jomen-tsuji, located on Yakushima Island in Japan, is one of the largest and oldest ancient trees in the world. It is a Japanese cedar with the scientific name Cryptomeria japonica, and its age is still debated by scientists, ranging from 2,170 to 7,200 years old. The name Jomen is derived from the Jomen period in Japanese history, a prehistoric era that highlights the tree's incredible antiquity. Jomen-tsuji stands about 25.3 meters tall and has a trunk circumference of up to 16.4 meters, making it a symbol of strength and endurance. Locals often call it yakusugi, meaning Yakushima cedar, to show reverence for this ancient tree. El Arbol del Tule, also known as a huihui, is a giant cypress tree located in Oaxaca, Mexico. El Arbol del Tule is famous for having the widest tree trunk in the world, with a circumference of up to 42 meters. This tree is estimated to be between 1,200 and 3,000 years old, among the oldest trees on Earth. It is located in the center of the town of Santa Maria del Tule, and its massive trunk looks like a natural sculpture with unique wood grains and strange shapes, which many believe resemble images of animals or human faces. The tree impresses not only with its size but also with its cultural and spiritual value to the local people. The giant fig tree, also known as the Moreton Bay fig, is a characteristic species in Australia with large, glossy leaves and impressive size. It can grow up to 18 meters tall with a spreading canopy, creating a cool, dense shade. The most special feature of the Moreton Bay fig is its aerial roots that develop from branches, forming thick supporting roots that add to the tree's grandeur. The bark has a rough and coarse surface, highlighting its distinctive beauty. It is often planted in parks or large gardens due to its wide canopy and shade providing ability, and is also a common tree on streets in many Australian cities. The bristlecone pine is an amazing tree species found in the White Mountains of California, USA. It is one of the oldest living tree species on Earth, with some individuals surviving for over 5,000 years. The most famous among them is the Methuselah tree, once considered the oldest tree in the world, before another bristlecone pine was discovered to be older. The tree has a gnarled and twisted shape due to facing harsh conditions like strong winds and nutrient-poor soil. The wood of the bristlecone pine is extremely hard and resistant to decay, allowing them to endure for millennia without being affected by time. The giant sequoia is one of the greatest tree species in the world, primarily growing in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, USA. They stand out with heights of over 90 meters and trunk circumferences that can exceed 9 meters. The largest sequoia tree, named General Sherman, is the tree with the largest trunk volume on Earth. The tree has thick reddish-brown bark that protects it from fire and pests. Sequoias can live over 3,000 years, becoming symbols of longevity and timeless strength, attracting millions of visitors to admire them each year. 14. Indian banyan tree. The Indian banyan tree, also known as Ficus bengalensis, is an extremely special species with an extensive aerial root system spreading from its branches. These roots, when they touch the ground, grow into new trunks, creating a vast network of tree trunks. Some banyan trees can cover an area of up to several hectares, forming a small forest under their own canopy. The most famous banyan tree is the Great Banyan in Anantapur town, India, estimated to be about 255 years old and spreading over 1.4 hectares. attracting thousands of visitors each year due to its scale and peculiar beauty. 13. Australian sculpture trees. Sculpture trees in Australia are species of bizarre shapes created by nature. They are commonly found in Grampians National Park, Victoria. Their trunks and branches twist and contort into unique shapes, like living sculptures. These shapes result from a combination of strong wind conditions, nutrient-poor soil, and the tree's old age. The harsh environment has turned these trees into natural artworks, serving as evidence of the fierce survival and adaptability of plants in the face of nature's harshness. 14. Baobab tree. The baobab tree in South Africa is also known as the upside-down tree or the cream of tartar tree. Notable for its giant pods that look like they came out of a science fiction movie. The baobab tree itself has a distinctive appearance with a broad canopy and smooth bark. This species thrives in the warm climate regions of South Africa, often appearing in dry grasslands or savannas. The large pods are not only an aesthetic highlight, but also play a crucial role in the tree's reproduction, helping to disperse seeds and expand the growth area. 11. Dragon blood tree, Canary Islands. The dragon blood tree, also known as the dragon tree, is a peculiar species native to the Canary Islands. This tree is known for its dark red resin resembling dragon's blood, which flows from the bark when cut. This resin was historically used as a varnish and medicinal ingredient. The dragon blood tree has a characteristic shape with a swollen trunk and wide spreading leaves like a giant umbrella, sometimes resembling a broad tail. The oldest trees can live for thousands of years, with the age of some individuals estimated to be over 1,000 years. 10. Yoshino cherry tree, Japan. The Yoshino cherry tree, scientifically named Prunus tibetanosus, is a symbol of Japanese spring, famous for its delicate pale pink petals. Each spring, this tree blooms, creating a stunning spectacle in gardens and parks. The Hanami Cherry Blossom Viewing Festival is an occasion when locals and tourists gather to admire the blooming flowers across the country. The Yoshino cherry tree can grow up to 9 meters tall with a spreading canopy, not only popular in Japan but also widely planted in other countries, such as the USA, where the capital Washington, D.C. holds an annual Cherry Blossom Festival to honor this tree. 9. Royal Poinciana tree, Madagascar. The Royal Poinciana, also known as the flame tree, is a species with dazzling beauty in Madagascar and other tropical regions. The tree is named flame tree due to its clusters of bright red flowers that look like they are burning on the tree's canopy. Each flower has 5 petals with vibrant colors, making the Royal Poinciana stand out in the landscape. The tree has a broad canopy, providing comfortable shade, and is often planted as an ornamental tree in public gardens. The tree can reach a height of 12 meters, and with its spreading canopy, the Royal Poinciana adds elegant and charming beauty to any landscape. 8. Maple tree, Canada. The maple tree is a symbol of autumn in Canada with its brilliant leaf colors. When autumn arrives, maple leaves change from green to warm hues like red, orange, and yellow, creating a beautiful natural painting. Not only visually appealing, the maple tree is also known for its sap used to make maple syrup, a sweet specialty loved worldwide. Maple leaves have a characteristic 5-lobed shape, easily recognizable and also a national symbol of Canada, appearing on its flag. Maple trees can grow up to 30 meters tall and are commonly found in forests and parks. Depending on the species, they may be called sugar maples or red maples. 7. Rainbow eucalyptus, Philippines. The rainbow eucalyptus, scientifically named Eucalyptus deglupta, is one of the world's most unique trees due to its brightly colored bark. When the bark peels off, it reveals patches of green, which gradually change to shades of blue, purple, and red, creating a rainbow effect on the trunk. The tree can grow up to 60 meters tall and is often found in moist tropical forests. It has a striking appearance with vibrant colors. The rainbow eucalyptus tree has become a favorite subject for photographers and nature enthusiasts. This plant species not only has aesthetic value, but also helps maintain the forest ecosystem where they live. 6. Cypress, USA. The cypress, particularly the Vaschur's cypress species, commonly grows in swampy areas of wetlands in the United States, creating a distinctive landscape. The tree has a rough trunk with thin, pointed leaves and distinctive aerial roots that emerge from the ground, resembling small round cushions around the base of the tree. Scientists believe that these knees help stabilize the tree and absorb oxygen in flooded environments. The cypress tree can live for over 1,000 years and can reach heights of more than 30 meters. Thanks to its ability to endure harsh conditions and its long lifespan, the cypress tree has become an indispensable part of the natural landscape of American wetlands, contributing to the beauty and biodiversity of the area. 5. White rhododendron, USA. The white aspen is a particularly common tree species in North America, famous for its small, delicate leaves that shimmer as they tremble in the wind. This is also the reason why the tree is named Joachim S. Ben. What is special about this tree species is its root system, where trees in the same forest are actually connected to each other, forming a massive unified entity. Among them, the most famous is the Pondo Forest in Utah, considered one of the largest and oldest living organisms in the world. In autumn, when the leaves turn into a brilliant yellow, the entire white poplar forest becomes an incredibly beautiful and captivating sight. 6. Arnarstokki, Iceland. The Arctic dwarf willow in Iceland is a tree with an incredible ability to survive in harsh conditions, also known as the dwarf willow or stunted tree. They grow slowly and have twisted, gnarled trunks due to the effects of the cold climate, strong winds, and dry volcanic soil. The ironwood tree is usually only a few meters tall, sometimes just head high, and it tenaciously survives in environments where most other tree species cannot grow. The uniqueness in its appearance as well as its strong adaptability make the Dipterocarpus alatus an interesting research subject for scientists and a special attraction for nature lovers. 3. Gong Jungle Lady, or Gong Forest Girl, also known as Zewilus in the Alang language, is a mysterious forest girl near Zoroki village, Alang. This forest is famous for approximately 400 pine trees with trunks strangely bent into a C shape. All of them curve toward the north, creating a special scene straight out of a fairy tale. These trees are believed to have been planted after World War II and are currently about 80 years old. The reason why the sand damages the tree trunks remains a mystery. Some people believe they were once sun-dried when young to make furniture or build ships. Others think this phenomenon might be due to heavy snow or some other environmental factor. Whatever the reason, Gong Forest remains an attractive destination, captivating visitors with its beauty and mystery. 2. Eucalyptus, Australia. The eucalyptus tree, a symbol of the Australian land, stands out with its characteristic multicolored bark ranging from green, orange to blue. When the outer bark peels off, a new colored sea green appears, creating a vivid natural painting on the tree trunk. Eucalyptus trees can reach heights of over 90 meters, with some rivaling the height of skyscrapers. Not only famous for their height and leaf color, eucalyptus leaves also contain essential oils with a strong fragrance, which are widely used in medical and household products. The eucalyptus tree has excellent adaptability, thriving in both arid regions and moist forests, and plays an important role in the ecosystem, providing food and habitat for many animal species such as koalas. 1. Hollow Tree, USA. Hollow Tree, a giant sequoia in Sequoia National Park, California, has one of the most unique stories among trees. In the 1930s, part of the trunk was hollowed out by a fire, and a tunnel was cut through the trunk so cars could drive through. The image of cars driving through the tree's trunk quickly made the hollow tree a famous spot and a tourist symbol of the area. Although a large portion of the trunk is hollow, the tree still stands firm and continues to grow, reaching a height of up to 84 meters and a trunk diameter of over 9 meters. Robust vitality, but they also carry historical stories that remind us of nature.